Pleased to be joined by Gabbi Tuft, a.k.a. before Gabe Tuft, before Tyler Reks
Correct.
of the WWE, and your wife, Priscilla. Wow.
Hello.
Okay,
Hi.
hi, how are you? How are you, the real you?
Thank you for having us.
How many people know right now that you are mid-transition?
Oh, probably maybe 15 total. I've got family on both sides, so my parents, Priscilla's parents, and immediate family, and then a small handful of friends that I can probably count on two hands.
And our 9-year-old daughter.
Oh yeah.
Little twist.
Okay, your 9-year-old daughter, was she first to know?
She was not.
Priscilla was first to know. It took a while for it to become something that the family was aware of because it was very private to begin with. We would wait until Mia would go to sleep at night, and then I could be me. I could get hair and makeup on and be who I really wanted to be, my authentic self. And then we slowly broke her in to what was going on.
Priscilla came to you and said, look, I'm not sexually attracted to women, so this is going to be tough. How have you worked that out together?
It's been a very interesting, what's the word I want to use? Progression. Our intimate life has changed quite a bit. We're not active in that way right now. And what we've discovered is a whole different part of our relationship because I respect that she's not attracted to women. And I can imagine, like, from her perspective, how hard it must be to see her husband, who was once this 280-pound, massive bodybuilder alpha male, to be looking more and more like a female every day. And so if she's not attracted to that, I respect that. And we have this incredible soul connection. Since the transition started, we have grown in ways I didn't know possible emotionally. Our relationship is better than it's ever been. We spend hours every night just talking on a really deep level about things that we never had a chance to when I was like presenting full man.
All the things.
All the things.
Yeah, it's incredible. And that was a huge part of our life. We loved our intimacy, loved it. And now we have a different type of intimacy. So it's just made some shifts and changes. We are all in transition, let me tell you.
I assume you have partners outside of the relationship for those types of things, and that would be changing the entire dynamic.
We actually don't have partners outside of the relationship at all. I was a virgin when we got married 18 and a half years ago. We had never kissed. Our first kiss was on our wedding day. And we've been together a total of 23 years. So I have no experience outside of the sexual relationship that I have with my husband.
And in what ways is womanhood kind of rough? I mean, right? They're the tougher sex.
Oh, absolutely. I've noticed since I've been on hormones, it's been over 3 months now. The emotions are much different. I'm very in touch with who I am internally, but I gotta say, Billy, it feels so good to be able to just let those emotions out. I do a lot of crying now that I didn't do when I was living my life as a man.
Mostly joyful tears.
Yeah, a lot of joyful tears. Not so much in the beginning of the transition. There was a lot of very difficult, traumatic emotion in trying to figure out how I was going to present myself to the world. It was almost tough at times to where, I was really not wanting to go on. And then just having Priscilla by my side as a huge support has changed that. She has been such a rock for me.
You've known this for, since you were 4, probably.
Yep, that's exactly right. That was my first experience with kind of questioning what gender I was. As I got older, when I was 10 to like 13, 14, when my parents weren't home, I would sneak into my mom's closet and try on her clothes. And it just felt right. But I suppressed it my whole life just because of society, knowing that it just, people didn't accept it. So I pushed it down as far as I could.
There's probably a bunch of people who could look at you and say, well, if she can do it, then I can do it.
And that's, Billy, you nailed it. With everything that I'm going through and that I have been through, and knowing how emotionally distressful it can be, because like I said, there have been some dark nights and I've had support the whole way. I know that there are thousands of transgender women, transgender men that are going through the same process I'm going through, and they don't have the support that I do. And so here's what I pledge. I promise that I will share my story and be 100% transparent, because knowing that there is a light at the end of the tunnel can just be that ray of hope that keeps somebody with us, that keeps them alive and lets them know, yes, I can do this too. If she can do it, if there's hope for a relationship with a spouse, if the family can stay together, if everybody's accepting as the neighbors, if I see how Gabbi handled it, I see her transparency and I see her true emotions, I just want to be that light for the rest of the world.
What do people, experts, say about talking to your 9-year-old daughter? Was it a one-time chat or is it an ongoing conversation?
It's an ongoing conversation. She's very loving and accepting. Actually, the night I told her what was really going on, I told her, sweetheart, I'm not going to go out in public right now and go outside. And she goes, why, Daddy? I said, well, I'm afraid that people might make fun of me and it might affect you. And she leans over, gives me the biggest hug, and she says, Daddy, I will never make fun of you.
Oh, wow. Wow.
She's very accepting.
Oh, that had to be a very special moment.
Oh yeah, waterworks instantaneously.
Well, Gabbi, Priscilla, what a true pleasure. Thank you so much for doing this with us, and it's a real treat. I admire everything that the both of you are going through.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you.
Awesome. Take care. Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.